Okay, so obviously the fans were on a mission there from Matt Stafford. Now I'm going to cut somebody some slack. Season just ended, and it's kind of out of character for him to say something where, you know, he was pretty lovey-dovey towards Detroit, and he was great in our community, and I don't want to discount that. If something happened during the game, look, his wife is high profile, and his kids were there. If they had a bad experience with fans, I could see how that might make them. I don't know why he would omit the fans and the people of Detroit that supported him even when he left. The whole Detroit Rams thing was real, and I'm sure he was aware of it. And I'm not asking him to be ecstatic, but that was very intentional what he said. And so maybe he heard some stuff that really soured him, and I can get that. All right? So I'm not going to go off here. What I'm a little fearful of is that it was all lovey-dovey when it was going his way. Right? He gets traded, wins a Super Bowl. Oh, I love Detroit. And when everything's working out for you, you love Detroit still. And you have great things to say about Detroit. But if the only thing that happened is now it's not working out for you, and now suddenly you omit the fans, which he doesn't have to do it. It's not his job. He's a Ram now. That's where I'm like, okay, it's real easy to be gracious when everything's great for you. But when it's not great for you, did it change his demeanor? I'm asking the question because I don't know. And if I'm allowing for the possibility here that was a bit rough. We can be rough around the edges. And I've intentionally waited 2 hours and 45 minutes of the show before I brought this up because this could become a huge topic, but I don't really want it to. And maybe it was a mistake to bring it up at all. I do know that people want to talk about it. But just keep in mind, he might have heard some stuff that might have changed his opinion. And it might have been a tough day. Might have been a tough day for his family that maybe has him soured. But, you know, don't paint everybody with one brush. There were a lot of great, loyal Lions fans that supported you when you were here and when you were gone. Now, Matt Stafford and how he feels towards us is quite frankly not one of my priorities. I don't really care all that much. And yet, I know that it's a topic. I've seen some texts come in. So I thought we'd address it. And maybe that'll be the end of it. But I don't need Stafford's acceptance to enjoy the hell out of this. That's why I don't care.